Okay, I think we are now making another video now about a third invisible equipment in this game, and I hope you guys have been waiting. This is the method that I've been hoping to find, and I actually found it, and courtesy to Zirth, who also found my Gendarme, the Gendarme method for my video, and I forgot to mention him in that video, and now I will mention him again for this video. And also kudos to Dragonzer, who found this method, and well, technically Zirth was the one who found the sequence for this one. He didn't find the method for this one, but he found the sequence that makes the chest spawn with the Great Trango Tower, the Great Trango, let's just say, not Trango Tower, that was the original name, but he found the sequence to get that chest to spawn 100% of the time, and it's great because it makes it easier, because Dragon Zero's method for this one was a little harder to do because it has a little timing with it that you have to get correctly, and I tried to replicate it, and it was really strict to even get it to spawn once, and I finally found found this version of the method, and it worked. So courtesy to Zirth for this, and a courtesy to Dragon Zero once again for finding the method. So without further ado, I'm going to explain a little bit as to what this method is kind of be a little bit about, and I'm going to be try to make this video well, it's going to be long, unfortunately, but do bear with me that I will explain everything within this video about this method. So the method is still very similar to the Satan-Grat method, which is the one where you have the Reks save file. Although instead of having your character for your other save file this time, this one's going to be at the Pharos of Readerana, and I'm going to show you guys how to set that up first. So the biggest thing right now is we're going to go ahead and load game, and I'm going to show you where it's at, and I'm going to start explaining everything little by little. So instead of looking for the 88, 97, 90, and the 97, 94, 95 sequences, you're going to look for this particular sequence, which is the 97, 88, 86 sequence, which is pretty good. I like it. It's crazy good, and it helps a lot to get this chest to spawn 100% of the time. Although I'm not sure if this method will work for you based on your PS4 model. Just like I said in the other videos countless times, you never know if it'll work or not. If it doesn't, give us a comment down below, and also I will also post the source of this method down in the description below, just like I did with the Gendarme video, and including with the Satan-Grat video as well. So I'll post those up down in there, so check it out, and also including the steps on how to get this set up and ready to go too. So if you watched my Satan-Grat video, you should know how to set this up. If you haven't, I recommend you watch it if you don't know how to set up the new game save file with Reks, because I'm not going to show it here, but I'll show you how to set up this save file for the to prepare to get the Great Trango in this game. The Great Trango is a one-handed weapon, which is a very strong one-handed invisible weapon that has 153 attack power, and I think 20 or 10 evasion, I think, and also if you paired it with the Gendarme, it's a very powerful weapon. So let's see here if I can show you guys exactly what it is. So here it is, the Great Trango. There it is. Yeah, no evasion. So yeah, I lied about the 10 evasion, but pretty much it has 0 evasion, but it is a very powerful weapon. Its combo and speed is pretty not the best, but it's still pretty damn phenomenal to have it, because of the fact that it can combo pretty well, not that great, and its speed is pretty damn fairly good too, so it makes it a very great contender of a one-handed weapon. It makes the Zodiac Spear look pretty bad in a way, but the Zodiac Spear, if I remember, is a lot stronger than it by a bit, I think, if I remember. Could be wrong, but nonetheless, it is a very strong one-handed weapon. So without further ado, to set this up, make sure you have your character unarmed, right, to have a diamond armlet. And also another big thing is your character can be buffed. The biggest buff that I would tell you guys that you guys must stay away from when you guys are doing this method is the HP regen ability buff, okay? That buff will screw your chances of getting the Trango Tower or any other item that that you're gonna get from a chest, because you don't want that to screw you up, because it's constantly healing you because of the fact that even if you're full HP, it'll keep on healing you. That's what it does. It regens your HP. So that's the reason why you want to get rid of. You can also do this with the party too, and I'll show you guys in this video with the party as well. So I'm going to be doing 2 attempts. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how to set this up right now real quick. So first things first, choose your character. This works with any character as always. Make sure you shut off your gambits. That's a must. Number 1 as well. And then same thing with your other party members if you were to do it with party members too, okay? They can be buffed as well. Just make sure they don't have the HP regen on, or a ribbon. If you have a ribbon on any of your other characters, take that off who are in your party, okay? That's another thing if you're going to do it with the party. So for this one, we're going to do it with Fran, without a party, and with anyone. You can technically do this with anyone, but choose whoever you want to make sure that person has a diamond armor on and nothing in their hands, okay? Nothing equipped to their arms, okay? If you do that, you might screw yourself, you know, something, but you might not for the most part. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this going. So once you have all of that set up, you want to come to the Pharos of Reiterana, which, like I said earlier, you need to have access to the second half of this dungeon after you completed the Suncrest thingy up at the top of the floors whatsoever, and then you need to be able to get access to the 3rd floor of this place, known as the Abyssal, and you want to get down to the south part of this to where the chest is at. So I'm going to show you real quick. The chest spawns right down in this very particular place, although when you load in to this place there will be monsters. What you want to do is to get rid of these monsters first. There will be, I think, 2 leeches, right? Dragon leeches and a magic pot. So you want to take care of those first, okay? To get rid of the magic pot, go ahead and throw an elixir at it, obviously, and then kill it off. And then pretty much you zone in and zone out, come back in. So the chest spawns right here in this very particular spot. So this is where it will spawn. And now to set this up, you pretty much want to now go out and come back in. So I'm not going to show you guys that because, well, technically I'm going to show you guys that. So we're going to go ahead and come out, come back in, right? And then that's pretty much it. So I lost my decoy, but that's just because the decoy doesn't last that long anyways. So now that we got it all ready to go and shiz, right? And we're all buffed up, but as long as it's not HP regen, you're good. Anything else is fine. So without further ado, we can go ahead and quit the game like usual, right? And then come back in to refresh the RNG. And so this video, just remember in this video that you don't have to copy my settings exactly for the stuff here that happens. Like, for example, whatever I have buffed on my character, you don't have to have that. I would really recommend if you are debuffed or you are technically free of every buff, but you don't have to do it like I did, but you can if you wanted to. So go ahead and do it, as always, if you want to. Now go ahead, we're gonna load the Reks file. So just make sure, if you guys don't know how to start your Reks file, make sure you just go ahead and new game, make these settings, you know, put whatever settings you want. Technically, although I recommend, you might want to copy the settings that I have for this Reks file, so that way you won't screw up so much, but you don't have to. So I'll show you the settings for my Reks file just in case before I start this method, so you guys don't screw it up too. So you guys can copy these settings and start new game with them and see if they pop up for you. Sometimes they might not because of the model of your PS4 and the version of your game. I have a PS4 Pro with the digital version of the game, so if it works for me, it might work for you regardless, but I'm not sure. So test it out to see if it works. So I'll show you my settings right now. Reks with 132 HP and 46 MP. And then the config here, you know, I have everything exactly as it is. You can pause the video if you want to see the settings right here. And then copy it and then start new game with these settings on, right? So there it is right there for you guys. And then now we're going to go ahead and start the curing. So like I said, the numbers you're looking for is 88, not 88, 97, 88, 86. That's what you're looking for to get the chest to spawn once you get these numbers to show up, okay, for that sequence. But before that happens, I'm going to have to explain something even further. On the GameFAQs post by Zirth, he made a table of of sequences that you should look for, especially if you end up getting these sequences to show up. If you get the 88, 94, 97 to show up, it determines how many times you're going to have to hit yourself to get to the line where you get the 8, 97, 88, 86. So, for example, these are the three enders, the three enders you might want to look at. Okay? Well, technically two. I'm going to say two because of the fact that you're going to have to look for. So, the one you're going to look for right now is the 88, 94, 97, which would determine 2 hits to get to the line with the 97 to 88, 86. And if you get the 88, 94, 94, that would determine 1 hit, and then you heal after that because it skips 1 line and everything. So I recommend you to look out for those 2 sequences if they spawn for you, okay? So if it's an 88, 94, 97, you hit yourself twice and then heal again until you get the 97, 88, 86. But if it's the 88, 94, 94, hit yourself once and then heal until you get the 97, 88, 86. And then after that, pretty much everything else, well, I'll explain from there. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start healing right now, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys don't understand, I will go ahead and post the table that that Zirth has in the description down below, including all of the steps on how to get this all set up. Alright, so here we go. Let's go ahead and start healing now. So you can go ahead and speed up this process if you have to, because it's not a problem really. So here we go. So what we're looking for is now either the 88, 94, 97 or the 88, 94, 94, alright? Determine how many times we have to hit ourselves, at least. Alright, 97. Okay, 90. Oh, ran out of MP. Keep going. So do you understand that you might be farther away than I am, or I am farther away than you are? So yeah, it really depends. So here's the 97. So there we got your 88, 94, 97 now, right? What you're gonna do now is hit yourself twice. Which for me, because of that ender that popped up, that sequence popped up, so now I'm gonna hit myself twice for this one. So 1, right? 2. Now start healing again, and I should heal 97 now. See, there it is. And this just tells you that the game is on a fixed RNG algorithm, even though it's supposedly to simulate an actual random number. It kind of doesn't really. So we're on a fixed path no matter what at this point, because it's not true RNG. So here we go. We're gonna keep healing till we get the 97, 88, 96. We're still not there just yet, but we're close. There's the 97, then here's the 88, and then here's the 86. So there it is. Now that once you have that, quit to the title, and then load your autosave where you're at the Pharaohs of Ritorana in the Abyssal South area. So that's where you want to be now. So now once you've pretty much load that in, I'll explain what happens next. Okay? Not yet though, once we get there, I'll explain. But yeah, this video is going to be long. Bear with me, alright? Because it's me explaining everything again to make sure that it works for you guys. So, once you get to here, do not open the chest just yet. The chest spawned already right here for me. So what you're going to do is now hit yourself once, and then cure once. Use cure at least one time here. And just to show you guys that I'm still buffed up like crazy. So, and I have the diamond armlet equipped as usual, right? And this works with any character. So once you do all that, you pretty much open the chest and you get yourself a great Trango. There it is. That's the Trango weapon that is in this game, which is the third invisible equipment in this game that you can get. And you can totally steal this from Zodiac, and it's easier to get it from him anyways, but with this method, it's a lot easier to get this weapon now because of it. So, now to do it again with a party. This is the second attempt now that I'm going to do it with a party. So you can also be buffed as well with this party. Just make sure you don't have a ribbon on. Like I said, if they have a ribbon on, take it off. Give them something different. Something that'll not affect the RNG when you load back in. And then, just to show you guys that that they are going to buff her up again, I'm just going to turn on their gambits again real quick. So they can just rebuff us real quick. So... Alright, so it seems like everything's good, right? Nope, guess not. Her bubble ran out. Okay, there we go. So we can go ahead and now shut off their gambits. Like I said, shut off their gambits. Don't turn them on like I did just now, alright? Keep them off. And I would always recommend be debuffed. It's better. It's better than just buffing your characters, okay? So just be debuffed for the most part. I recommend that. But you don't have to if you really want to be buffed up and shiz. So now that we got it all set up, go ahead, come back out if you want to do this again, and do the autosave again before you attempt it to get the item again, so that way you can save your file to have the Trango tower, or the Great Trango, I mean. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And now we're gonna go ahead and restart the game as usual. Quit the game, restart it again, and do the whole process all over again. So yeah, just remember, the two sequences you gotta look out for to determine how many times you hit is, one of them is 88, 94, 97. That's the one that determines 2 hits. And then the 88, 99, 94, 94 determines 1. And then after that, pretty much keep healing until you get the 97, 88, 86, which is the one you should really look out for to get the chest to spawn. So now we're going to do it again. And I'm going to load the file that I load by accident, which turned out to be the third file, not the second file that I was looking at. Yeah, I was on this one, not this one for some stupid reason, but hey, yeah, I'm just going to load it again, just to confirm that this is the one that I had. So you can copy the settings in this, the settings for this Reks save file to go for your new game save file for Reks. Okay, if your save file for Reks doesn't work for you, try this one. Is that the wrong one? I think I may have loaded the wrong one. I don't remember which one I loaded. Right, this video might be even longer. I don't want it to be any longer. God damn it. You have to make these blunders. And that's what happens when you have one too many rec files. It kills you because of that. But hey, this is what happens when you've done extensive testing on methods like these to get them to work. It's crazy. I've done this so many times that I kind of forgot. I lost count of how many files that I've made. So was it my fourth one? I think it's my fourth one. I'm gonna load my fourth one. If this is the one with 132 HP with 46 MP, that should be the one. It's this one for me. But yeah, that's just what happens, you know, you make these stupid mistakes. So yeah, I'm just gonna check to make sure that it is this one too, that he has the same stats. Yep, this is the one. Okay, so just to confirm my settings again, everything was exactly as they were. But yeah, just remember to copy this. So yeah, once you have this, you should be fine. If you copy these settings, I'll show it one more time. Just make sure you can pause the video to see what they are, and then boom. Alright? Okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and do this process again real quickly. So don't forget you can fast forward it as always. So look for the enders 88, 94, 97, and then hit yourself twice, or once if it's the 88, 94, 94, okay? So let's get going real quick here. I don't want to stall any longer. Let's go back to... Where's my 88? Come on, 88. On for me, please. Oh, I got an 87. I think it might be right here. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe the next 3. Keep going. There it is. 94. Yep, there's my 97. There it is, and now you hit yourself twice because I got that under. I can also get the 88, 94, 94, but I don't want to make this video too long, so obviously that I don't want that to happen, so that's the reason why I hit myself twice, to make it easier. So let's get going until we get the Did he block it? Fudge, I screwed up. My bad, guys. I screwed up. The video might be a little bit longer because of it now. My bad. I hit myself, so it screwed up. It pushed me down a little bit further when I shouldn't be. I'm not sure how many times it pushed me down, but I don't know. So we're gonna go back and go into that file once again. I am so sorry that this video is gonna be a little bit longer because of it. Forgive me. But don't worry, it's not as long as the other videos. Trust me, it won't be. Alright, as usual. Okay, that's my 5th file, right? Is this one? Better count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it is this one. Alright. Let's do this real quick. This shouldn't take me no longer than 2 minutes to get. At least 2 minutes to get this correctly and then go in. So yeah, I did make some blunders. Forgive me. But hey, we all make mistakes. Wrong file. God damn it. What file was it then? 44? No, I need the 46 one. The heck? That was the 5th file. Oh, was it the 4th? My bad. 4th. Shiz. Why? Blunder nuts. Wow. Let's just say that. But hey, I don't care. That's like so many files, man. I swear to God, I hate this when I have so many files like this. But that's my fault for having that many files anyways. It was my 4th file. My bad, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the one. There we go. This should be the one with the 132 and 46 MP. So. God, so many blunders, man. Is this it? Yes, okay. Now let's start. No more screwing up. Let's go. Need that 88, 94, 97. And then hit myself twice. Or I can just show you guys the 88, 94, 94. If you guys want to see that. Yeah, I'll show you guys that actually. This might take a little longer, but I should be able to get there. I'll go past it instead. So if the 88, 94, 97 pops up, yeah, I'm gonna skip it. I'm not gonna attack myself. I'll keep going. We'll keep going. I'll show you guys the other sequence, just to show you guys which one to look at, what to look out for. So here comes the 94, 97, which is technically after this heal. And don't worry about touching the crystal, like I said in the other previous videos. So it won't change your position at all, nonetheless, so don't worry. What really matters is that you are healing, which is the action. And here's the Satangrat code, guys. Satangrat sequence. Which, we're not getting Satangrat, we're getting Trango Tower, or the Great Trango. So, we're gonna neglect that and keep on moving until we get the 88, 94, 94. I'll assume we're getting closer to it right now so far. Okay, there's the other 88. Should be 94, right? Yep, and then one more. Ooh, yeah, okay. Once you get that to show up, hit yourself one time to make this faster. Unlike the other one, you have to hit yourself twice because of the 88, 94, 97. So now that you have done that, heal yourself again until you get the 97, 88, 86. keep going. Where's my 97? Come on. Maybe after this one? Okay, yeah, after this one, actually. There it is. Now we need the 88 and 86 to spawn after that one. So here we go, guys. There it is, 88. That should guarantee the 86. Okay, now once you get that, usual, quit the title. Load the autosave. And this time it's with my team, my party members. So yeah, just to tell you, this works with any character you've chosen to be the one that opens up the chest, okay? So don't worry about it not, you know, that you think that it won't work if you switch to another character. It will work regardless, because Zirth's video that he posted up on YouTube about that method, about this very method, shows him using Ash. So, and it works with him using Ash. But it's just that he never showed it with the party, and I'm going to show you guys with a party as well in this video. So here it is. We are buffed up, like I said, with everything on except for HP regen, which is just regen. So as long as that's not on any of my characters that are in the party, you are guaranteed your Trango tower as long as you do this exactly like this if you are buffed up. So any buff is fine as long as it's not HP regen, or regen to be in fact. So as long as you don't have a ribbon on with any of your other two characters, you're good too. So here we go. We're gonna go here right now, and then as usual, smack yourself once. I lost my protect gun, but it doesn't matter. You smack yourself once, you can speed it up, and then heal yourself once as usual, and then you open the chest, and there you go. That's the Great Trango again with a party. So like I said, there you go, guys. Kudos to Zirth for finding the exact sequence to have this to spawn 100% of the time, and also to Dragon Zero, who actually found this method, even though his version of the method was kinda inconsistent because of the strict timings, but hey, it works. So I recommend you guys try this out to see if it works for you, even though I am not sure if it'll work for you based on your mod of PS4 or version of the game, but it should work for almost all versions. So without further ado, everything is down in the description down below for the source and the steps as well, and the number guiding if you guys need help on knowing what stuff to look for. And there you go. Alright, and don't forget to watch me out on YouTube. Alright. Oh, not on YouTube, I mean twitch.tv/Nozomu10, alright? That's where I will be streaming for the most part. And also, comment down below if you guys got it too. And also comment down below if you guys don't have it. Alright, don't have it to work, okay? So until then, guys, I will be back with another video maybe in the future about something else entirely, okay? Entirely different, I mean. So if there's anything else that I need to work on, I will. So until then, guys, see you later.